Oh, that's too bad. Okay, the ball's below your feet here. That's going to tend to make it go a little bit to the right. Okay, back in the fairway. Good stuff. And this is our third shot. I like it. I like what you did there. This putt to take you down to 2 over par. Right by. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. All right, you're sitting at 2 over. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Was a good one. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. And from the bunker. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. And hopefully we can finish this one off for double bogey. And right now you sit at 4 over par. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Unlucky. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Might not be enough from the rough. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. If you want to save par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. That's 4 over for you. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. I think this is short from the sand. Well, glad you ended up in the fairway after that one. What do I know? This one's your 3rd. That was good stuff. Here we go. This is for par. Currently sitting at 4 over par. Okay, 10th hole, par 5. Let's go. Looks like we're heading to the sand. Okay, and from the sand, that's a great escape. Got a good amount of distance. We're in the fairway. I like. And this one's about 100 yards out. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. 9 feet to the cup. Looks like a right to left break. Nicely done. Dropping it in there for the bird. Good stop. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. That'll do nicely. And this one's around 160 yards out. Well, better luck next time. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Okay, there we go. We are about 195 yards out from here. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. Ooh, this could go. This could go. Oh, saving the par with the chip. There's a move. That's 4 over for you. Got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And the putt goes down. Right now, you sit at 4 over par. And now the 14th hole, we got a par 5 ahead. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. Well done. Okay, about 230 yards from here. Oh, if we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Here's a 9-foot putt. Oh, right by. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Nice approach. Here we go, 24 feet away. Ooh, easy Tiger. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Good job. That's dropping on in for par. And that's 4 over for you. And now the par 3, 16th. Oh, a little too much club, I think. No, that one's going down into the water. It's setting up here from an elevated position. Okay, we're on the green. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Okay, par 5, 17th hole is next. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Left, heading left. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Here we go for your birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. sitting at 4 over par. Okay, 2 strokes off the lead, and this is the final hole of the event. Holy Majunder. That was a massive drive. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. Nice. Okay, here's our third shot. Good job. This one's a 10-footer. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, too bad. At the end of this round, you wound up at 5 over par. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. I'm hoping for some drama on the course today as you get into this ranked tour event. And let's get this thing going. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Oh, look at here. Nice chip. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. par is your score. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Tee shot's looking decent. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. I'm having that. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Oh, come on, sit down for us. Here we go, 31 feet to go. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh man, hopefully you can grab the bogey. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. Well done. And you're 1 over par currently. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Decent approach there. Here's a putt from 19 feet. This one looks like it starts straight and then heads to the right. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? All right, this one's from 14 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh. And this will be a bogey on the scorecard. And right now you are 2 over par. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this 4th hole. We have a par 4. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Okay, we're in the green side rough. Let's get out of here. Oh, the chip's denied. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. All right, that'll work from that distance. And let's see if we can drop this one for the triple. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. All right, lovely little par 3 here for the 5th. That was pretty. Just barely getting it over the bunker and sticking the green. I like to see it. 9 feet to go. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. All right, solid putt. Right now, you sit at 4 over par. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Well done out of the bunker. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, almost in there. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. And this one's going a bit to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Okay, let's grab a bogey here and be on our way. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Here's a 6-foot putt. And you're currently 6 over par. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. And this one is from way, way out. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Oh! Here we go, birdie putt coming up. A little too much pace on that one. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And glad that one dropped. 3 putter par for you here. And currently sitting at 6 over. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. And this is your third shot. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. Sitting right at 6 over at the moment. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Yikes. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? All right, you've got this left for par. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, that was almost in. Good job. Okay, 10 feet to go here. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, bad break. This one is for triple bogey. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And currently sitting at 10 over par. Let's see if you can use the wind on this. Hold left to right. All right, second shot on the 10th. Taking driver off the fairway, are ya? We'll get it back. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. Oh, it almost went. This one to safe par. And currently sitting at 10 over par. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. This shot's around 155 yards out. All right, you've ended up in the deep stuff. About 9 feet to the hole from here. And it looks like this one's just a little bit left to right. All right, that putt's gonna go. Currently sitting at 10 over par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Ooh, caught the down slope. This is going to have legs. Well done. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. Okay, could have been worse, just barely into this first cut. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and get out of here. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close. Great swing. Great job on that approach. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. currently sitting at 10 over par. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. Well, you did get out of that bunker. A lot of work left to do with the putter, though. All right, this putt for the birdie. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. This one's 10 feet away. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. Moving on. Teeing off here on a par 4, not all that long. That was good. Okay, this is your eagle putt. Let's do this. I think this is going to go right to left. It could be a good one. Nice job. That's the eagle. Currently sitting at 9 over. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. Going a bit left of the pin. Safely on the green. 15 feet to the cup from here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, just slides by. Okay, you've got this one for par. This one's breaking left to right. Just a little too much power. This one's a 3-foot putt. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Currently sitting at 10 over par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Okay, third shot. approach shot worked out just fine. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. Well, this one's looking good so far.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th. Okay, let's get out of here. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing. Wow, you really cranked it out of that bunker. Well done. This one's 23 feet away. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh, come on. Okay, plus 10 is the score at the end of your round. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. This is about 160 to the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Okay, on the green safely. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. And we are starting off under par. A great, great sign. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Whoops. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Ooh, this approach is looking like it might be short. Okay, landed on the fairway. Now let's land the next one on the green. Setting up here now for our third shot. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. One under after that one. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Par 3, third hole. Let's go. This approach is heading left. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And this one for the par. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looking pretty good. There it is. And you are 1 under after that one. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Unfortunately, just rolling into the deep stuff. This one might roll into the rough. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. All right, now let's sink this one on in there. Get the double bogey. That'll do. Let's let this fly here on the 5th. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Here's our second shot on the 5th. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. This one's a 9-footer. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Looking good. Okay, that's for bogey. And right now you're 2 over. All right, 6th hole, par 5. Here we go. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Now it looks like this one will play. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Here's a putt for eagle. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh, this one's about 15 feet. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. After that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Okay, we're on the surface. Grab that putter. Here we go, birdie putt. I think we got a left to right break here. Oh. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, safely home with that putt. And 2 strokes above par currently. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. This is what our third shot's looking like. Setting up for the par putt here. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay.
Oh, and the putt won't go.
And that's for back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
And now the 9th. It's a par 4.
Well, it's too bad. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. Now this from 13 feet. This one's starting way out to the right side. Here we go, bogey putt. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. All right, the 10th hole here is a par 5. Look at that thing fly. Just screaming. Oops, that's no good. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind, we're putting. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Oh, look at this thing.
Oh, and it doesn't go. Oh, man.
Okay, let's take a look at the big picture. Let's check the leaderboard. That's 4 over for you. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Nice swing on that.
Caught the down slope. Let's see if this one runs out further.
Nice shot. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. That ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball. And that's going to get wet. Okay, 6th shot on this hole. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. This one's about 7 feet away. And that's 8 over par at the moment. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. All right, this one for par. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. This one's looking decent.
Oh, no. How dare you? How dare you do that to me?
All right, after that one, let's take a look, see where everyone sits on the leaderboard. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Here comes the 13th hole. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Ah, no good. This one's 8 feet away. And let's shake out the cobwebs. That's your second bogey in a row, but we'll perk up maybe on the next hole. Currently sitting at 10 over par. Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. All right, let's get out of this sand. Good job getting out of that messy lie there. Fantastic work. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Ooh, right. Okay, this one for par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And currently sitting at 10 over par. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. There we go. Great contact. I like what you've done with this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Ooh, flying by the hole. Here's an 11-footer. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line.
All right, there it is. That's your par.
And currently sitting at 10 over par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Nicely played. This one's 7 feet away. And currently sitting at 9 over. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. Okay, and that one just sneaks into that first cut of rough. Setting up for your 4th stroke here. It's setting up in the green side rough. Setting up for the bogey putt here. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, come on, get in there. This one is a short 3-foot putt. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Nicely done. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Coming through with the chip. And as this one comes to an end, 12 over for you. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round.